This is another genocide.
Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality. Made my dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality, dreams reality. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. Thought I was capping, thought I was just rapping, till I made it happen. Made my dreams reality. I finally did it.
Hi guys, we are here today with Aeros Independent Studio. I'm going to be interviewing Aero to give you the behind the scenes, so let's go check it out. It's going to be episode number 1. Stay tuned. How long have you been working in the music industry?
I've been working in the music industry since 1999. First started out as an artist and started rapping. I was working with a group or a label actually called Hit 'em Up Productions, and a gentleman by the name of, we call him J Love, but John Gallegos was his name, and he kind of gave me my start in the industry. So
Nice, a little bit of inspiration to keep you going.
Yep.
So in all of this, you kind of transpired into this Aeros Independent Studio. You're no longer that artist.
Right.
Tell us some things about the music studio and what's happening behind the scenes.
Well, right now, the biggest projects that we've released are the compilations, and what those are just groups of individuals with original work that we're just kind of throwing out into the industry. So what I've seen is a lot of people will do some pretty dope tracks, and where they kind of bog down is with the promotions and the marketing. And I kind of feel like some of these artists really need to be heard, so I kind of create these compilation projects that were designed to have everyone kind of pushing in the same direction, but then also since they're mine, I would do everything that I could to promote and market those. So we've done 4 compilations. The 4th one's about to be released, and already starting to get material for volume 5. But it's basically my attempt at not only putting Albuquerque on the map, but New Mexico on the map, trying to get this stuff piped into the industry as quickly as possible.
Nice, so it's almost like a united movement. Would you say that that's the challenge for some artists, is that they get to a certain part or level and then they just stop?
Yeah, I'd say that's the biggest factor that I see with a lot of independent artists is, they'll spend all their money on production, and when it comes to promotions and marketing, they kind of stop. And I understand, having been an artist before, everyone kind of feels like, hey, well, my stuff's gonna catch, it's gonna go viral. I just need to put it out. I just need to keep recording. I just need to, put out the next track or the next track, and that's going to be the one. And,
that's the fun part about it.
Yeah, that's the fun part. The fun part's making the music, but, eventually, everyone's goal, I think, is to make it. And in order for you to make it, you got to do some of the stuff that, labels do, but you have to do it independently since you're an independent artist. So promotion and marketing is, probably a bigger portion of the game than just making the track, really.
Right, and that's basically what you're advertising and offering them as a service now, by kind of tapping into some of the things that you're going into. So what would
more or
you...
less, just to kind of, I didn't mean to jump in, but an opportunity. Is more what I feel it is. It's an opportunity for another set of eyes or another set of ears to hear it.
I like it, and they need feedback for it.
Yeah.
What would you say would be a goal that you would like to see for the state?
I want to create a music industry here, and basically create a whole bunch of roles involved in the industry. I feel like there's enough talent out here, and there's enough people that I know that could really assist artists in doing a lot and doing more. And I think if people have something like that, where it's something that they want to be a part of, it's in music, it's really something that's creative and allows them to express themselves and put that stuff out. I really think it would do wonders for the state.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened?
Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
To the social media world, y'all might know me as Frank Stoney Towns, but short I go by Stoney B. I'm just a country guy with a city state of mind.
How'd you become involved in music?
Man, just pain, tragedy, from losing a very close person, which was my father, and from that point, I just started writing poems, and my poems became raps and freestyles. And I became an artist.
What drives you?
My children, God first and foremost. I say just the challenge of making better hip hop than what's being presented today. That drives me, and just the love of it, the love of the game. Ready when you is.
Stony blue, 5 flame. I'm vibing. I'm just vibing. I'm just vibing. Yeah, vibing. Yeah. It's all natural right here. Yeah. If you vibing like I'm vibing, man. I'm just vibing, surviving, grinding, minding my own business. Feeling like I got a steering wheel in my brain, cause my mind's so driven. No speed limit on a mission, I'm just vibing, surviving, grinding, minding my own business. Feeling like I got a steering wheel in my brain, cause my mind's so driven, so driven, so driven. I'm just vibing to the genocide, that who is produced by. All y'all ear finna get infected when I spread this blue fire. Mind on my business, my brain got on a suit and tie. Elevated to the sky, definition truly fly. My haters seeing more nightmares than Freddy Krueger eyes. Sick as a virus, transmitted, computerized. Only time I play is with my kids. Now you see me, now you don't. Like a pass from Jason Kidd. Benjamin is on the run, so I'm chasing after him. And as many as Benjamin's identical twins. Feel like I've been losing all my life. I was like, when will it end? Using the end of a pen when my winning begin. And I'm just vibing, surviving, grinding, minding my own business.
What have been your influences in music?
Just all out music wise, I say, you know, from the beginning, no particular order. Al Green, Bobby Womack, Johnny Taylor, Aretha Franklin, you know, a lot of soul and blues singers. And hip hop wise, I had to say, you know, no particular order again. Tupac, Scarface, 8Ball, MJG, Outkast, Ghetto Boys, you know, just a lot of the golden era. Rakim, you know, KRS-One, just the true lyricism. You know, even Curtis Blow, you know, Run DMC, they inspired me too. So a lot of the beginning hip hop would inspire me to do.
What does success look like for you?
I say when, you know, when I get to that point where, you know, most of my music is like when people just hear a line or a bar, they can just recite the whole song and just, you know, it becomes a house. When I become a household name, or anyone my music become a household name, that's success to me. Just being able to see your children, you know, just to be there in their lives, you know, fatherhood, just winning on all aspects of life, you know. Also, I see success as, you know, being true to yourself. You know, when someone else is telling you how to be, you know, you're not succeeding, so you have to be yourself. Do I need to say it loud with it or? Okay. And scream. Let me see, do I got the verse on here? Yeah. Stony blue, 5 flame. I heard it was a killer beat competition. That's what I do anyway. So who is that? I got it. Burning up your speaker, leaving blue 5 stains. I ain't shooting at no one, but don't cross through my aim. Nike sign for that chick, I do my thing. They say, who is that? Blue 5 flame. Someone in these false times, true by the game. Before I got in, had to tighten up my shoes by the screens. I mean, screens leaving my dreams. At 15, I heard them.
What projects have you released? What's being released?
I released Big Ups to CMP Crazy. I released you know, when my first thing that got across the board, CMP Crazy movement, you know what I'm saying? One time from Mac 11, we still miss you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Long live Mac 11, my old brothers out of J-Town. I released a mixtape Bar Check on SoundCloud. It was just, you know, just something I just put out there. But I'm in the works of releasing Bar Check 2, which had been engineered by Aeros, of course. And I'm working on an album named Rapping Soul. I released Cold Blue EP back in 2017 at Aeros Independent Studios. So that's still in rotation. So yeah, I'm working on more EPs, more music, and singles. I'm also releasing a single September 27th entitled Self-Titled.
What is Bar Check?
Bar Check is pretty much my contribution to hip hop. Just saying, you know, hey, this is Stoner and I want to welcome y'all to the Bar Check. You know, pretty much trying to bring back that real rap feeling where people fell in love with rap and hip hop in the first place for.
What are your goals?
My goals is to be a successful man, period. You know what I'm saying? Just in all aspects of life, whether it be music, fatherhood, just getting people to understand my motivation and what I'm bringing to the culture. I plan, one of my goals is just to, you know, bump elbows with a lot of respected artists and MCs and people before me in the hip hop game and earning my respect. You know, I met a few along the way, big of the Spice One, Third World Music Group, Mr. Black. I met a couple of, you know, legendary people along the way already, and I'm still meeting them. So hopefully my goal is to set the stage up where I'm respected as a worldwide MC.
What would you like to say to everyone out there watching?
Hi, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the whole Delta. You know what I'm saying? My family there in Chicago and worldwide that I meet. My Army battle buddies that I was in Clarksdale, Mississippi with. Big ups to y'all. They've been saying this since day one, Stoney. You know what I'm saying? You got something, so keep going with it. So I'm here. And to everyone that's a fan of my music, you know, I had y'all waiting for a little while, so you know the wait is over, man. Stoner Blue 5 Flame is here.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
So what is TO?
So TO is a group started 2 years ago by myself and TOE, Eternity. We just wanted to come back and experiment with something. We almost gave up making music actually right before we started the whole TO movement. And once everyone started clicking to it, it was like unstoppable after that. We couldn't stop.
It was like a rebrand thing. We just wanted to rebrand something because we started off as a group called the Sanctified Poets. It was us three.
Like in 04, 05.
Amen. Amen.
And we did a lot of albums together with that too.
Good stuff.
Shows.
You know, a lot of good music there. There was a lot of potential that
ahead of our time stuff.
Just needed to get out there. I would say that, you know what I mean, our product that we were trying to put out at the time was kind of ahead of its time, like how you were saying, TOE, you know what I'm saying? And we needed to just, you know, there was so much built up there. I mean, the only way to come back was to get back together and really make another revamped reversion of ourselves, which turned into TO, you know what I mean?
And that's when we brought A Omega along, probably for, it was Poetic Essence Volume 2 is when we started bringing
Yeah, he jumped on real quick.
Yeah, and the rest was history. After that, it was
like the old days.
Like nothing had stopped.
Like we never ended.
I'm home. We dodging shots nowadays. It be bulletproof. Check the sound scan. Hey boy, we through the roof. T.O. out here making moves. Just like stick and move. Baby, shake and move. 100,000 streams later. Focus sound scan. It's the sticky, icky, pick a pound, man. We the illest in the up for town fam. White, black, yellow, even me up for round tan. All I hear is chit chat, this, that, and the third. Spit raps, flip packs, speak of all what you heard. I'm coming back with something that you never heard. You would never be fly like you a severed bird. These speakers hating on it, hanging on every word. We just in Cali like smoking on every herb. If my memory serves me right, my memory serves every rapper in the game. Must give Charlemagne.
What's on the streets now? What's released? What have you guys?
We have
done?
five albums out right now and a mixtape. Which Words was the first album that we dropped back in March 2018, and then it was followed by Poetic Essence 1 through 3, and then we dropped Euthanasia in the winter of 2018, and
that one has like different features on there
bunch
and
of
like a bunch of
collaborations.
collaborations from different people around here. There's a lot of talent out here, straight up.
New Mexico has the most amount of talent that I've ever
It's
had.
an untapped source.
Pleasure
A
meeting
lot of people say it, but
love it.
It is what it is.
And then earlier this year we dropped We've Been Here, the mixtape. We dropped it on Dat Piff. That was recorded here at Aeros Independent Studios as well. And now we're about to drop our 6th studio album, Poetic Essence 4.
I gotta say that, you know what I mean, what's on the streets there is the product that we're really trying to push out is a lot different than anybody else.
Oh yeah, you know it's time for us. T.O. out here kicking up Southwest us. Stick to us like cactus, you know. T.O. coming out hard this year. One thing we know for sure, our whole squad bulletproof like Kevlar. Eternity and bio, we speckers, raising the bar. All those other clones and copycats, we see you from afar. We got promoters out here looking like Jafar. I don't wanna kill you, I just wanna cure you. T.O. see you all up in the rear view. T.O. coming to a city near you. Now what you gonna do? I'm somewhere with your honey, dude. Getting my money, dude. I kinda find it funny too. We so bulletproof. Man. What you know about T.O. Gang? I kinda find it
I would say the music itself is a big influence for sure. Every time we get an instrumental, it's like a test. You know what I'm saying? Like we really like to elaborate on our growth and make sure that we're making something different each time that we're.
That's something we were just talking about too.
Yeah.
Like one time, he sent a beat to me recently, and I was like, "Damn, bro, I think like feels like it's like a test. Like you're trying to see what I could do with this beat." You know?
Seriamente, coming soon.
I mean, for me, there, I feel the product that we have to put out there has to change. It has to grow. It has to elevate itself up there. It has to blossom into something that's different than everybody else is used to there. You know what I mean? Going through the struggles, like how TOE was saying, to write the song, to feel the song, to actually get it back to an original creativity kind of state there. It's yeah, you know, you have to there, and you know what I mean. If you don't have the energy or the imagination, I guess you could say, for it there.
Every one of these songs are like our babies. You know what I mean? Like we take
and you
care
can't
of
just give up on them
at all.
On either one of any of them. Just
nurture, time and dedication. You know, that's what we do there. You know what I mean?
Because you know how hard it is to let your art out into the world. It's like, and then to get pounded down every single time. You know what I mean? It's rough.
Trial and error.
We do it. We've done it.
I step on the boat, Superman, bulletproof shoe. Bullet jump off my chest when I sing on the bass, on the loop. This is how a trio do. Tio is the group, sipping on tea. What's the scoop? What's the soup? Tio in a Bentley coupe, that's bulletproof. Tio in a Bentley coupe, that's bulletproof. You're looking sad, so blue. Like Tio took a shot at you. Sorry's not sorry, we gotta do. This is how we do. We bulletproof, bulletproof. We bulletproof. If you need proof. I thought you knew from Tio who. We bulletproof, we bulletproof. Ooh, we bulletproof. We bulletproof. We bulletproof.
How do you feel about the independent music scene in Albuquerque and then in general?
It's stronger than it's ever been.
I was just gonna say something along the line of that. Yeah, when we had first started putting, or just like making or writing or presenting music to the crowd out here in New Mexico, it wasn't as well accepted as we thought it would be. So when we came back 10 years later with the product that we did come out with, it was heartwarming and inspiring.
Because they had their hands open.
Yeah, like we had a lot of embrace from a lot of the local producers, the video guys, the venue guys, the promoters that were throwing shows.
And even out of state too.
Yeah, in and out of state. And
they used to hear it though. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, they were listening to us. So when we went away and we came back, it was like, bam.
Like they were expecting it, but they wanted the better version of it or whatever they expected from it. So we gave them that.
They like candy in their nose, candid pictures when they pose. All alone, depressed like Marilyn Monroe. Blown head, sucking presidential toes. Going back on your old bitch, this is what you chose. Ain't bloody red like a rose, bitch, everybody knows. Clouds rose.
Tell me about the product.
So basically the product gets taken from TIO, the Inspired Ones headquarters, and we bring it down to Aeros Independent Studios and pick it up, you know what I'm saying, get it ready for mass distribution on the streets, and the rest is like wildfire from there. The reason we hadn't put out so much quality product in the past 10 years is because we wanted to hit the streets with the most purest, potent form of product imaginable.
Hi, I'm here for the interview. Oh, wait.
I'm here for the interview.
So we're wearing different masks now.